So.
And to show my support for him, I'm going to pick up his duties for FFFFL. There was way too many Fs, I think.
Yeah, I think there was one too many Fs.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, anyway. All right, so let's check out the FFFL news.
Week 5 of the Final Fantasy Feast League has drawn to a close, and with it, some stunning upsets and possible redemptions. A 36-hour streaming marathon has stolen our witty sports report, so here's the highlights from the week. The Mordian Jailbirds picked up Garnet and moved Rydia to the bench, releasing Matt. The Kalo Klux Klan released Harshafont and signed Raubon, while the Besaid Buttplugs released the MIA Cloud and opted to sign Absolute Vircho.
Vircho. Absolute Vircho. That's his new. That's the new.
Vircho.
Yes. No. That's his new pronunciation. It turns out that he's from the Mexican.
That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
They fucked up his jersey and he's just going with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Things are turning ugly for the Mordian Jailbirds as they drop this week's contest to Titans Banana Hammocks.
What?
This is the first win of the season for the Banana Hammocks, and it may all but doom the Jailbirds' playoff dreams. We actually have Coach Papa Woody here. Now, there were rumors going around the other week that you might have been removed from the position of this team.
See, that was all rumors. The week prior, we barely lost to the BNS.
But a loss is a loss, and you were able to turn it around, though. Do you want to give some insight as to how that happened?
No, we're going to keep things in-house.
Oh, okay.
He's keeping his cards close.
All right. Fair enough. The Kalo Klux Klan capitalized perfectly off of last week's shocking win over the Besaid Buttplugs, letting the momentum carry them on to victory over the other first-place team, Hengar's Crucible. Nika, as owner of Hengar's Crucible, do you have any comments about that?
No.
More silence.
She said saltily.
More silence. Well, we're actually going to take you to a clip that we have of the speech that I gave to my team before the game against Hengar's Crucible. So here we are. All right, guys, look. Going against Hengar's Crucible this week, okay? And we want to win. All right? People have been asking us, how are you going to win? How are you going to pull this one out? And let me tell you, we have plans to do that. We have plans to win. There are things that we have put into motion so that we can do it. Because everywhere I go, they're asking, what plans do you have? What are you going to do about this? And I can assure you, what we're going to do about this is we're going to take care of it. All right? We're going to take care of it. Those butt plug wearing losers from last week, they went down. All right? And this week, we're running the Crucible. We're going to put the Hengar's Crucible through their own Crucible. And we have plans. So just go out there and give it your best shot. And obviously they did, and they pulled it out. The butt plugs, meanwhile, were met with a tough matchup, falling to bondage and servitude, and creating a logjam near the top of the standings. A Nero. That's 2 weeks in a row, man. What's going on?
Apathy. I don't care.
All right. Well, the standings are now bondage and servitude in the lead with a 4-1 record. Kalo Klux Klan, who is actually tied with the Butt Plugs and with the Crucible, but in the lead with a 2-0 tiebreaker. Third place is the Butt Plugs with the 1-1 in tiebreakers above the Crucible, who has lost both the tiebreaker matches. Next, we have Titans Banana Hammocks at 1-4, and the Mordian Jailbirds also at 1-4. So this is becoming a pretty close season we have here.
Yeah.
Waiver wire this week consists of Fang, Laguna, Vivi, Genova, Cyan, Gilgamesh from FF5, Irvin, Fighter from FF1, Shadow, and Riku. The waiver order, of course, is Papa Woody, Nika, Juxta, Escalia, Kalo, with a Nero rounding that out. The matchups that we have, going into the week, Hengar's Crucible versus the Jailbirds, the Kalo Klux Klan against Bondage and Servitude. So you have the top two teams going at it now, and the Besaid Butt Plugs versus the Titans Banana Hammocks, which is probably going to be a fucking slaughter. No offense, Papa.
That's all right. It happened once before.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. We're gonna leave your banana hammocks all over that field.
So going really quick to the team owner for Bondage and Servitude, you've made quite a bit of a little rise at the top there pretty quickly.
Yeah,
but the Kalo Klux Klan has shown some gumption in the past 2 weeks. Are you worried at all? Because both of those teams have beat you.
No, I'm pretty sure that with our change to the lineup, dropping the useless Minfilia, I feel like we've come a long way since then.
All right, well, it should be a good matchup. And that concludes all of our news for the Final Fantasy Feast League.
And there we go. Thank you guys for voting. If you want to vote in the Final Fantasy Feast League and help determine the outcome of some of these matchups, you can do that at our website, limitbreakradio.com. And Ascalio works hard on this every week. We're not sure why, but it's a thing that he does, and we like to try to encourage him, or at least just, humor him. So vote over at limitbreakradio.com and help us continue to make this thing, I guess. Anyway.